Wait a minute, cousins. Hey, what's up, cousins? How you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. You're having a great day. I hope so. It's the White again today, and just here to make some comments. Yeah. So anyway, let me make these comments. LeBron James, Stephen Smith. I just saw on the Pat McAfee show, LeBron James was on, and he was talking about how he grew up and how he came into the NBA and the kind of life he lived. And he talked about his son, and then he mentioned Stephen A. Smith and what was going on with them. Made some comments, and then I watched Stephen A. Smith's podcast. Uh, and he made about an hour. He talked about LeBron James and what he was trying to do when that everybody got it wrong. The people got it wrong. Uh, Things he was trying to say about, he wasn't talking about Ronnie, but he was talking about LeBron. So anyway, so I watched it, and he was there for like almost an hour talking about this. And he also was like, he kept like repeating it, you know, like he really was, you could tell by the way he was talking that he really was intense. He really felt some kind of way about this. And I guess he felt disrespected by LeBron, the way LeBron walked up on him during the game. And I just want to say to both of them, I mean, this has been going on for what, 2 weeks? Uh, Something like that, maybe. I know LeBron has said a lot. He before this, I think he said that thing while he talked on another podcast, but yeah, he was on the Pat McAfee podcast that everybody watch, and he was talking about it. But his talk was like maybe he responded like maybe a minute at the most about, and then they moved on to something else. So Stephen Smith, he was there for a minute talking about it, and he was trying to make his point. He was trying to make his point, and I think Stephen Smith, you made your point, but I'm here to just say this. Excuse me. You're both black men here in the United States of America. You're both wealthy black men here in the United States of America. And it's like, what percentage do you think you are as far as wealth in this country? What percentile you think you're on? How many people do you think have the wealth that you guys have? Stephen A., you just signed $100 million contract with ESPN. LeBron, you a billionaire. That's crazy to say this because I watched you grow from Akron, and you did really good things from the beginning as a child star playing basketball and football. But you're a billionaire. Stephen A., you're a millionaire, multi-millionaire. So what is it with you guys? I mean, we all human. How many black men can say they worth $1 million in this country? How many? It's not very many. So you guys are millionaires. So why are you going at each other? I mean, I can understand. Stephen Smith analyzes sports. He talk about them. I understand that. And I do understand that I think LeBron was feeling his way. But he said what he has to say. And Stephen Smith, a week ago, he got on his YouTube channel or podcast or whatever, and he said what he had to say. So why come back, Stephen Smith, and say something else after LeBron went on the Pat McAfee show? You don't have to prove anything to anybody. You're not going anywhere. Your show is number one for the past 13 years. ESPN. Everybody know you. Even little kids know you. Everybody know LeBron worldwide. The kids know him. They buy his sneakers. So what is it? You black men. And you said, Stephen, you said like we don't have to ever talk. I don't think we ever speak. Or we don't have to ever speak because you didn't. I don't understand that either. I mean, you guys should just respect each other, and that's it. If it's that bad, how bad can it be that you're a multimillionaire and you living lavishly while we got all these other people out here? And I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you. You worked hard for 30 years in the game, and you worked hard for what you're getting, what you got. LeBron, 22 years in the league, and all the other years coming up as a child star. He worked hard for what he's got his worth. But all I'm saying is we all human beings, and then we all black. Why do we have to be divided? We already divided as a country from, the blacks and the whites. We can't come together. And it's a whole lot of why we can't. And okay, I understand that. I'm not talking about that, but I'm just talking about Stephen Smith and LeBron James. I'm an old guy. I'm a senior man, senior citizen. And I hate to see that. I watch TV and watch what's going on, and I just hate to see it. I love it when you guys killing the game. I love it. You guys killing the game. I want more people, more black men to kill the game. I do. And I respect LeBron and his family and what he's done for the league and what he's done for black people. Akron, Ohio, what he's done for Akron. So Stephen Smith as well, all the things he's done for the school, HBCU schools. I personally went to Central State University and Wilberforce University. That was years and years and years ago. But so I don't understand it. I mean, you're living a life, guys. You're living a life, so neither one of you should really say too much about this any longer. Let it go, because people's eating this up. They talking about it. You're black. I know we all different, but guess what? We all bleed the same. Red blood. Nobody bleed anything different. If you get a cut, you're bleeding red blood. That's with the white people as well. They get a cut, they're going to bleed red as well. So I just had to say something, get on here and say something. I don't know how many people are going to see this. This is a little small, teeny weeny bitty channel. It's like a microscope compared to Stephen A. Smith. He said he had 1,100,000 subscribers, and he's climbing every day. And LeBron, I mean, he's worldwide. I mean, everybody in the world know him and his podcast and what he's doing in the world. I'm like this. Not even a little fly on the wall, little than that compared to them and their platform. So I know it's a small platform, but I just wanted to get on here and just mention this and how I perceive it. I know I'm nobody. I'm just an old man that watched basketball, sports, watched Stephen A's show, and been following LeBron James since he was a little bitty guy. but I have an opinion, and we all have opinions. All I'm saying is, you feel a certain kind of way, cool. If you want to talk about it, and then move on. Let it go. Drop it. Got more into life than that. And if you see each other at the airport or somewhere else, hey, you don't have to have a conversation, but go up to the other guy, shake his hand, say, hey man, how you doing? You know, and then you can keep it moving. At least there's that mutual respect as men, especially as black men. That's what we need to respect, because we're not getting it on the other side. Don't seem like we get it on the other side anymore. So, listen, what do you think, cousins? How do you feel about this? Have you been watching? Have you been looking at the podcast and what's being said? You know, leave a comment below. Hey, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, push me with the subscribers, push me. Get me up there. I have a long ways to go. Stephen A. Smith, 1.1 million subscribers. Wow. I know there's other YouTubers have a lot more, but that's a lot of people. And at some point in time, Stephen, I'm going to get your book, Straight Shooter, and read that to see what you're talking about. Okay, cousins, I just had to get on here and talk about that. What do you feel? Make a comment below. Leave a comment below. Leave a comment below and let me know how you feel and what would you think about this? What you're thinking about this? Hey, am I right or am I wrong? Should they continue to be for? Should they let it go, or what would you do? I mean, if you was in their place, if you was Stephen A. Smith or if you was LeBron James, what would you do? Can we all get along? Can we all just get along? Now, who said that? In Los Angeles. All right, cousins. I'll catch you later.